Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Consolidating and this is going to be part 6 of my Viking invasion campaign where I'm playing as the Mercians. And in the last episode I got involved in a war against these Saxons. They attacked first, I was not quite ready for them. And I was in the process of getting my armies ready to go. And they won the first battle. They did take East Sax, but I will be retaking it. And then I was able to take West Sax. But I'm not going to be able to fully finish taking this because they do have a keep here. And quite frankly, I kind of completely forgot about artillery and having to break into fortifications because my biggest fortification right now is the fort, which is very possible to take down just using basic archers. They will use their fire arrows and burn stuff down, and it's not that bad. You know, it's not that hazardous for the army. A keep is a different story. Now, this is just a basic keep, which is going to have a wooden outer wall, which can be burned down with archers. I do have 2 full-strength units of archers in this army, so I could get past that outer layer. And then there is only 6 Huscarls and 21 armored spearmen in this garrison. But I've been underestimating Saxon Huscarls over and over and over again in this campaign and in my Irish campaign. And I know that these 6 guys, including their 3-star general, they're going to be tough to take down. They're going to last a long time. And I would lose a lot of guys. Also, the 21 armored spearmen are also no joke. Like, it looks so small, doesn't it? But my archers would get past the wooden outer layer just fine, but then we would have to break through the iron gate on the inner layer with, you know, just men in melee hacking it down essentially. And I would lose a lot of men to arrow fire, and then I wouldn't really be able to arch my archers' shots over that inner wall and into the forces on the other side. I would have to go in and hack them down. And would I be able to do that with my, say, 58 militia sergeants? Perhaps. Maybe my 32 urban militia. You know, these guys have upgrades, so yes, maybe. But I feel like I'd lose half this army at least just to take this. And it almost would be worth it. West Sax, I think, is a good province. Obviously, this is like their best province, I think. The fact that it has a keep says something. I also don't think that they would allow me that chance because I feel like they would counterattack, at least with one of these armies, if not 2 of them, from Dorset and Somerset. So I think the answer is to withdraw from here. Also, the option of starving them out would take 9 turns. And I think I would probably lose half my army to attrition just for waiting for that long as well. So I think that withdrawing is going to be the right choice here. On this side, I can bring my king's army down from middle angle, and he can push this army out of East Sax. This garrison would fall at the end of this turn, so to save these men, I do have to take this back now. In fact, let's bring them out, and they can sally out, and they can help fight this battle here. Only 149 men, but this isn't much of an army here either. This is just 3 feared men. One of them is pretty banged up, and then 2 units of archers, a 0-star general, so nothing too bad. In fact, they probably will just retreat from this. Also, I have to bring... This is not like a stack that I really want to fight with, but I'm just kind of desperate here, and I'm bringing a lot of my good generals as well because my king has low influence. And that is causing my generals to have low loyalty. You know, let's see. Where's an example? Okay, these guys are all, like, okay. Like, 4 is okay. But then if I look at my sons, like, 2 is bad. 4 is okay. So, like, he did get that trait, Great Builder, which is going to give loyalty to all generals. That is helping, for sure. But still, I'm bringing these guys, again, just for numbers, and that's tricky because I don't want to lose any of these generals. 4-star, 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 6-star. You know, I want to keep these guys. Unfortunately, once I get into battle, I will not be able to differentiate any of these people from my other units. So I can know all of my urban militia in this army are generals, so I can know that much. But then one of my militia sergeants is not a general, so I wouldn't be able to tell between these 2 units which one is the 4-star and which one is not. So the simple way to do this is to fight this battle. If they don't retreat, I can fight this battle just using my spearmen and my archers and my heavy cav. Now, why would I risk my heavy cav? Well, they typically will survive better, quite frankly. A lot of these guys have the Great Warrior trait, which is going to give +5 health, which is going to help them survive combat. And a lot of them also have like good valor as well. Secret Pride gives +3 valor, which is going to increase their stats, including their defensive stats. So yeah, like +2 valor for argumentative. So they're going to be good fighters at the very least. And I'm not too worried about them dying. I mean, I do have 3 sons, so that's fine. Or two sons. I think one of them's a brother. I think Prince Alfred is a brother, I believe, because the king is, or maybe, yeah, I think he is, because Prince Edgar is my heir, and that is 18-year-old right here. He's married. Only 1 star is pretty shit, but I just need him to survive, you know? Yeah, so they're going to go in, they're going to fight that. And also I can use these guys as like a meat shield as well. Like they can kind of get in there first if I need to, send in these beat up units. But I feel like this army is going to retreat, would be my guess. Now, that's going to allow me to make some more money again off of East Sax. That's going to help. Right now, I'm only making 341 per turn. I do have a 5,000 in the bank, so that is going to give me some wiggle room, but still, it'd be nice to make more than 300 florins a turn. I think I have some ships. Yes, this is going to help as well. I can bring these boats out. And this is going to allow me to make more money off trade. I was disappointed to find out that saltfish is not going to be a real breadwinner for me. However, getting down to here, to this region of Mercian. Yep, I'm sure I got that one right. Look at how many ports are in this sea region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports. So that's going to give me a little boost. That's going to help. Yeah. That's going to help. Also, let's see. So actually, you go back. You go back here, and let's bring you down here, because this rebel army is in the process of being bribed by my allies, the Vikings. Now, this is going to be a wild card, and this is going to really test their loyalty to me. Because once I take back East Sax, I'm planning on moving into South Sax. There are no fortifications here, so I can simply just take the province and build a fortification of my own, just to take it and garrison it quickly before moving on to perhaps Dornset. And this is going to take some more money away from them. Also, when I won that battle in West Sax, they did ransom back a lot of their soldiers, paying, I believe, 1,700 florins, if my memory serves. And that's a chunk of money. So their economy might be hurting by now. The fact that they don't have West Sax, or they're not making money off West Sax, and the fact that I'm going to take this soon, that should hurt them. So we got ourselves a bit of a war of attrition here. Also, this army up here, not quite ready to attack yet. I'm going to send down some urban militia, and I want a few more units before this army is like ready to go. But for now, they gonna kind of just hold and defend Wiche, which I was told that this is how you pronounce this. I believe I'm getting that right. Wiche, I think. Yeah, instead of Wiki. I like Wiche better. Yeah. So also, let's see. That leaves basically one army to defend my northern and western. Well, not really. I mean, this army is obviously helping with the west, but this army is going to be basically defending the north, either from the Northumbrians or the Welsh. We will see. I feel like both of those factions are dealing with issues with rebels and Viking attacks, so I don't know if they will attack. They seem a little bit preoccupied, so that could be fine. Yeah, that could be okay. And let's send emissary down here so I can spy on these guys here in Dornset. And I have vision on these guys here in Deafness. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm not going to really be spending money on buildings right now. I just want to train soldiers, and I think that's what's going to be most important for me. Yeah. Yeah, just training soldiers, building more boats, and focusing on the military for now. And I reckon we're going to get a battle in, but I think I do want to, yeah, make sure that I get my guys retrained before I do that. East Sax is important because I was using this to train my archers. So I definitely want to get this back. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking because on one hand it kind of feels like, oh man, I need to finish this war quickly so I can move on to the rest. But I feel like I'm in an okay position for now. I am all set now for this turn, so let's drop a save and let's see if anything happens here. Let's see if the Saxons counterattack. I don't know. I don't know if they're strong enough, honestly. I think I have the numbers. So yeah, gave up West Sax. That's fine. And yes, they did retreat from East Sax. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Looks like the Vikings and the Irish are fighting here in Ireland. And oh damn, I lost a boat. I lost a boat. Let's see. The Welsh are mobilizing and they're preparing to attack the Vikings. Okay, so my spy is giving me that information. He's hanging out here in Gwent. So thanks to him, I know that the Welsh are not targeting me. They're targeting the Vikings, assumedly here in Clwyd, maybe. And then Prince Harold is now an honest man, so +1 loyalty for him. That could be good, I think. Actually, I think he's already fine. Prince Harold, yeah, he's the one guy that's already good, so that doesn't really help out much. But now we can probably just push right on into South Sax, I think. I mean, yeah, they picked up a 5-star general, just a 10-man unit of Huscarls. That's tough, but still, the rest of it, just 2 archers and basically 2 full-strength Fearedmen and 1 beat-up Fearedman. So, I don't know. I still have the numbers, I think. I should just push on into it, I think. I will say, I am tempted to send back my corps of generals back to some of my central provinces, maybe Mears, so that they can help defend my northern territories. It's tempting to bring in my 6-star general Eadwulf to lead this battle against South Sax. But I do want 4 units of heavy cav. That feels good, but that would mean bringing the king, and that would mean the king leading the army, despite the fact that he's only 3 stars. So there's no point in bringing Eadwulf unless he's leading the army, obviously. You know, I don't need him for his unit. I need him for his leadership. So I want the heavy cav. I do. I feel like that's going to be crucial. And then the question is, should I go right now with this? 4 heavy cav, 3 archers, 4 spearmen, 2 militia sergeants against this. Might be a tough fight, but it might be worth going in. And should I maybe just... I'm tempted to send these units like back to get basically retrained, but maybe I should just use them as well. As they are. There's some pretty beat up units here, but just the numbers alone might help me out here. You know, like 5 Saxon Huscarls. Well, they can help me fight this 10-man unit of Saxon Huscarls. Like, just that alone might kind of help out. So... yeah, it's just scraps, but still. So that's what I'm thinking. Do that. I need to reassign someone as governor of East Sax. I think that was Eadwulf. That's going to make him a 7-star general. As well as having 6 acumen. Yeah, let's do that for sure. Already making 325 and then 519. Nice. Back up to making 745. All right, I will take it. So let's bring these guys back up to Mears. And let's see, East Sax, are you going to be okay? What if I bump up that? Yep, making 649. Nice. That's what I like to see. Hopefully the Vikings behave themselves. Hopefully. If anything, I can't just garrison this fortification and then defend if I have to. But this is kind of a beefy army, so... I hope that they don't break their alliance here. Oh, man. Okay, well. Man, they so lightly defended West Sax. See, this is what would be ideal. Is if I attack West Sax and they just completely just abandon the province instead of retreating to the castle. Sometimes that happens. I don't know what the difference is. Like sometimes they decide that. What's the deciding factor, really? I don't know. I really don't, but let's try it. Let's see if we can push them off with our numbers. Now, the downside of this is that if I end up having to retreat, because if they say, for instance, bring in someone else to reinforce, and I feel like I can't win this, then I have to call off the attack, and that can give my general a bad trait. That's one thing I don't like about this game as opposed to Shogun, because you can use feint attacks all of the time in Shogun for no repercussion. Whereas in here, your generals will get like a penalty, like they will get a hesitant to attack vice, which I don't like that. I wish that you could be allowed to make feint attacks. You can use feint attacks as like with your other generals or captains that you don't care about. Say if you just wanted to like send these guys in, that would be fine. But it's nice to have the option of going through with that attack if you would like with a good general and not be penalized. That would be pretty nice. But nope, can't have nice things, I guess. But I think this is a good choice, doing these two attacks, maybe not going through with this one, and still waiting until this army is ready to go before I make my attack into Somerset. I am now ready for the end turn, so let's see how this goes. Let's see if the Saxons react to this and try to push me out of West Sax, or if they just let me take it. That would be really nice. Ooh, Vikings and the Northumbrians are going into Clwyd. Okay, interesting. Let's see, I was hunting down a Saxon emissary. Looks like I got him. And the rebels are retreating from Bjornis, so the Northumbrians are active up there. And the Vikings are retreating from the Northumbrians in Clwyd. Oh, the Northumbrians took it. Ooh, the Welsh are not going to be too happy with that. And they are retreating from West Sax, but it looks like they went back into the garrison. But it looks like, okay, this is what this looks like. It looks like they reinforced it, but then they decided they could not win, and they retreated to the keep. Now, that's more men, and that might take less time to starve them out. Okay, interesting. Let's take a look at that then. And they also retreated from South Sax. Yes, okay, that helps. And that's going to help out. The Scottish are getting a little bit of a rebellion here in Dalriada. And I do have a daughter on the way. And Prince Alfred, secret bad temper, so +1 dread and +2 valor for him. And then Lord Ethelmund, secret blackmailer, so he will lose loyalty. Great, great. He's one of my good ones. And then Cuthbert. Let's see, +1 dread. Okay. Let me check out Lord Ethelmund. Yeah, he's gonna lose like 3 loyalty when his blackmailing is found out, which is tough. Damn. Jesus. Loyalty is no joke. All right, fine. The Vikings are behaving themselves. That's good. South Sax, let's immediately just build a warrior hold. 1 turn. I love it. I love that I can do that in this campaign. And they already built a border fort for me. Perfect. I thank you, Saxons. That's awesome. That's going to help me with my population loyalty here. And this is going to give loyalty. Okay. Loyalty is good. I should use it on, let's see. You already have a province. Okay. Let's find someone. Okay, out of these guys, is there someone that could use this? You have enough acumen to where I would give it to you. And with 5 loyalty, it's not that desperate though, but still, I want the money. You know, the acumen's good, and South Sax is making 364. That's fine. Yeah. Mighty warrior, +10 health, +2 valor. Yeah. Ambat, you are going to be the governor of South Sax. So making 364, give you a bit of loyalty. 426, bump that up a little bit. Yeah, 480, that's good. And that is money that the Saxons are not going to be making. And that warrior hold is going to be finished at the end of this turn. So I can retreat to that if they attack, if I feel like I need to. Although, this is the only army that they could attack with, and they might attack West Sax. This is going to last only 2 turns for this garrison to starve out. Yeah, They made a mistake by reinforcing and then retreating to the castle. That was a mistake. Interesting. I'm kind of tempted to attack them just as in a feigned attack, just to hold them here in Dorset, so I can starve out these forces, because it's almost guaranteed that they will attack. You know, they're not going to give up this garrison for free. And would I be able to defeat them? I don't know. These 2 Saxon Huscarls are very damaged. And then 3 full-strength armored spearmen plus 1 archer. And then down here, that's a full-strength Saxon Huscarl. Yeah, that's no joke. And then, yeah, armored spears, archers, feared men. I don't know if I could beat all of that. No, I don't think I can. That's fine though, because I'm taking territory down here, and I can put pressure on Dorset once this warrior hold is finished. I could try to attack right now just to hold them in place. Should I do that? I could attack with you. You only have 3 loyalty. Oh god, that's not good. But I don't want this guy's... This is a good general, and I don't want him to get bad traits because of him retreating, you know? So what if I take both of these guys out of the army? And then who's a general now? So he has a ton of loyalty, whoever this is. This guy, this feared man. And I would never intend on actually leading an army with him or a battle with him. So I just need him to feign an attack. And hopefully they take that seriously enough to stay here and defend Dorset. And then I can... This would take 2 turns for me to starve them all out, but if I do this 2 times in a row, that might work. It's worth trying. Okay, now everything is set, so let's drop a save. And let's hope that this plan works here. There's a chance. We have a chance. They might be fooled. They might hang back and defend against an attack that's not real. So let's see. I saw something. I saw something there. What is happening? This is just a sally out, isn't it? This is all this is. And I don't think it's enough. My army besieging Dorset is being assaulted. The Saxons are attempting to lift the siege by sallying out from the castle and attacking my besieging forces. However, they did not bring that army from Dorset. Presumably because I, feigned an attack there. So this looks good. However, the issue is if I don't kill all of them, and then there's just a handful of guys that retreat back to that castle, or that keep, should I say, then I'm back to, square one, essentially, in regards to taking West Sax. So this is kind of a kill everyone or don't kind of situation. Can I do that? I have enough cav to potentially kill everyone if I can win the battle. Can I win the battle? I should be able to. 3 units of archers can do a fair bit of damage. My cavalry can obviously chase off their archers. Then it's just chewing through basically the 3 units of armored spearmen, which are tough. They are tough, but I do have, I got 3 units of feared men. I have a militia sergeant, which can do a bit of chewing, especially against armored units. I have a half-strength urban militia, which can also do a bit of chewing against armored units. I have a 5-star general as well. So I feel like I have the tools to win this. But, these 17 Saxon Huscarls are going to be tougher than I imagine them to be. So I do have to watch out for that. Okay, this is pretty funny. Here we are in West Sax, and I was barely able to hide a unit of cavalry in the forest along the edge of this fence, this deployment fence, on either side. I have a unit over there, and I have a unit over here, barely tucked in on the edge of this forest alongside this deployment fence here. So I think I'll deploy the rest of my army just kind of basically up here on this hill, wide open ground, plenty of room for my archers to shoot in. Yeah, and then I get cavalry on essentially either side, which possibly can be useful in harassing the enemy's rear flank. So yeah, that might work out. Here I am all deployed and ready to go, so let's give this a shot. Let's see how this goes. The enemy is right there, so they probably will spot that unit of mounted sergeants that are right there. But I'd still have another unit that can, you know, sneak up on them. So yeah, that's why that's a pretty good deployment for me. That's pretty nice. So let's see, let's spread these guys out. Let's try to get even more spread out, I think. Like that. And then, yeah, left flank, pretty weak. Urban militia, 3 Saxon Huskarls. Not too strong on that side. Then 58 militia sergeants on this side, a little bit stronger, I'd say. Let's go down there. And yeah, this mounted sergeant's probably going to get spotted. Is he spotted already? Yeah, it looks like he's already spotted. So let's just kind of go back to my men. And yeah, here we are. That's a lot of armored spearmen to chew through, for sure. So let's get... Let's see, what group are you? Group 4? Yeah, let's get you guys, Where do I want you guys? Maybe just kind of come up here. Looks like they're ready to come up at me here. So let's get my guy... Let's see, on this side. Yeah, you're over here. Let's get you ready to start coming out of the forest, and let's get you to start running, actually. And then over here, I have a unit that went back into hiding on this side. I don't know if they've spotted them or not, but let's bring you out as well. And I think we can probably start firing pretty soon here. Looks like these archers are in range, but we're not going to do a lot of damage against the armor of those armored spearmen, but I guess just whittle them down anyway. Or maybe just focus on the Saxon Huskarls, honestly. Even though there is only 11 of them in that group, but still. You know, just work on that unit. Start taking them down. Try to get them down to 10 Huskarls by the time they come into combat with me. Let's see, they're down to 9. And then let's bring these guys out here. Let's bring you up. And let's bring you up. And then, yep, left flank, let's go. And then on this side, yeah, you start running as well. And let's get you to go after the archers here. And then you go straight into the rear here. You go after those 6 of the general. And then, yep, you go into there. And then left flank, you guys go into here. You go after archers. And let's see, archers, try to get around behind there, and then run them down, and then you get a rear charge into this unit, right into the rear, and then you as well, go right into the rear here. Then archers, get around, because we're going to have to prepare to run down this army if we beat them. So I need to get all the way around these guys. Yeah, you guys come around, that's fine, that's working out well. And we have to charge to the rear of those armored spearmen. That's what I need. That's the one area which I thought I had a unit of cav that was going to charge there. Let's get these archers around here. And then you can start shooting into the rear of these armored spearmen. How many guys are left? Did you run down everyone? Yes, you did. Perfect. So let's get around here and get a rear charge into those armored spearmen. And then you as well. Quickly. Go, go, go. Archers start getting shots into the rear of these armored spearmen. Cav, chase down the rest of these armored spearmen here. Just run them all down, and they are breaking there. Perfect. Let's run down all of these guys. Let's make sure we get all of them. Let's see. Looks like the general is still fighting. That one Saxon Huskarl is still fighting. So let's just bring in archers. I don't want them shooting. I want you fighting now. Yep. Let's just bring you in, and you run down these armored spearmen. Yep, General, get involved, please. General, get involved. Archers, run down armored spearmen. They are fast enough. They can get the job done. So let's make sure that none of these guys get away. And this could be a very good result. This goddamn Saxon Huskarl is just going to last forever, isn't he? Militia sergeants, help out, please. You don't have to stand and watch. The archers do all the fighting. You can actually help out. That'd be wonderful. And let's see, 12 armored spearmen. You help out. Alright, the enemy general is now running away. So hopefully we can catch him and kill him. If he escapes, that would suck. Oh, these guys, no, get these 2 armored spearmen. Don't let them run away, no. No, god damn it. It looks like 2 armored spearmen got away up there. Oh, god. If they go back to that keep, that's gonna suck. Oh, man. I mean, at least we won, right? At least we won, and that's too bad. We're not gonna... If they go back to the keep, we're not gonna be able to take West Sax. We're gonna have to come back and try again, I suppose, but... Still, that's a good result for us, right? Obviously, killing all of those soldiers and doing some damage to them. That's good. And also getting rid of this... Hopefully, if we get, kill this general, that's going to be a 5-star general that we can get rid of as well. Come on, come on. You guys can get him. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. I was getting a little worried there. Alright, so we got the enemy general. And we did only lose 77 men for killing 205 and capturing 166. I will let them attempt to ransom if they would like. They can continue to go bankrupt. That's totally fine. And yeah, this is the invasion force that was a... It was a feigned attack. Now I'm looking at it. These are peasants. Feared men. And it's that 1 unit of full strength housecarls which scares me. Because I have nothing that can beat that. Like even... even like these militia sergeants, like they can take a chunk, but... No. Yeah, the archers, it's tempting too, just with my archers, because I could shoot... I could do a lot of damage with them and then just retreat. That's also very tempting. Like just take a chunk out of something. Feared men, housecarls, whatever. Oh, it's really tempting. It's really tempting. Just to do some damage here. But I feel like I need to call off this attack. I think that that's the wiser choice. So they did pay for it. Wow. They paid for those soldiers that I captured in West Sax. And they lost another grand. That's going to hurt them. And yes, the Vikings are having an issue with bandits in Canterbury. Good. That's what I want. I don't want Vikings behind me. So even though we are friends, I don't want that to be the situation. Let's see, Ethelmund has died of old age. That was my historical general, wasn't it? The guy I was just talking about? Okay. This is good. So just 1 turn before... Yeah, just because those 2 armored spearmen got away, even though that's like nothing, it's still gonna fall. Just because there's only 2 guys. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, we caught a Saxon spy. Good. And we caught a Welsh spy. Okay, fine, that's fine. We caught another Welsh spy. And yes, the warrior hold is finished here in South Sax. Awesome. Who is this? Orpwold. Pride. -2 command, -2 acumen, and +3 valor. I don't think that's a general of mine. I think it's just a captain of one of my units. So this is just going to fall in this turn. Oh, that's so good. Now, clearly, they probably will try to attack again. But what I can simply do is I can simply garrison South Sax with, like, I have a peasant there, and I could garrison with another. Let's see, I have a unit of. These peasants are going to be there on time. Let's see, you guys can come down and let's do another spearman, I suppose. What happens if I attack? Let's see, if I attack. Would I be able to win if I attacked with everything? First, let's look at South Sax. How is population loyalty? Good. Okay, yeah, well, they have a border fort's good. Taxes are normal, and it's barely holding, so let's lower that, and so that's fine. I could attack if I wanted to. Then the second question is, if they stand and defend Dornset, could I win this? with this banged up army here. I think I could win this fight, but then if they reinforced from Somerset, then I would wonder if I could win. So am I ready to attack with this army yet? It's not quite where I want it to be. I think I'm just 1 unit short, but honestly, I should probably just go in. I think so. This is Lord Edward. So yeah, this is the general that just died, but he gets to keep his unit and he gets to keep the same stats. So that's good. Yeah, 4-star general, that's okay. You know, that's fine. Going up against a 3-star king who has killer instinct, so +2 valor, +1 dread. 3 stars, so nothing special in that regard. I say let's go for it. Let's try to attack Somerset, and let's bring you as well. And that looks good. That looks like a good situation in regards to attacking the Saxons in this turn. Let's continue to bring reinforcements down. You can... come down to West Sax just in case they sneak by and try to, you know, defend here, or to attack here, should I say. Yeah. And then peasants, you come down to West Sax as well. And let's continue. Let's bring, oh yeah, spies. I need more spies. Yeah. Spies to keep the population loyalty happy. Also, yeah, I can try to assassinate this guy. Only a 10% chance, but, you know, let's try it anyway. And then should I try to assassinate the king? Even if he does die, there would still be a chance of facing another 3-star general, Prince Aethelstan. But I think that there's still going to be a morale debuff, even if I, you know, do kill the king. 10% chance, so not really high. I do have 2 assassins that I could try this with. And yeah, there should still be a morale penalty on the army, even if, you know, even if it's just another 3-star general that's leading the army. It should still apply a penalty, I think, on the army. So this could be a good step for us. If this all went correctly for us, then that's going to leave the Saxons with just deafness. So fingers crossed. I will be building a Christian shrine here in South Sax, just to improve the population loyalty by a little bit. It takes only 2 turns to build, which is quite nice. I don't plan on training any soldiers here because it doesn't offer any buffs in any way to any soldiers or any iron or anything like that, but just the Christian shrine should be fine, and then also a port as well. Yeah, I like ports just so I can move troops around at will. And hopefully the Vikings lose, although the rebels are just going to be 2 catapults and then a peasant, so they're probably not going to beat the Vikings here. Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, I would like to take Cantware as soon as the Vikings leave. So hopefully I can be poised to strike as soon as that happens. But for now, let's keep focusing on the Saxons. So save the game. I think everything is all set here. Let's end this turn. And let's see how this goes here. I feel good. I feel good. It's still just a matter of like the northern border and making sure that nothing attacks there. So, yes, my assassin here in Dornset was not able to kill that 5-star general. That's too bad. And the Saxons in Somerset retreated. Okay. So they're retreating to Deafness, I'd assume. Or Dornset. I guess we'll find out. So no one retreated to the fortification. They just completely abandoned the province. Wow. And I pillaged a lot of money as well. 1,000 florins. Okay. And they also retreated from Dornset. They just have deafness now. And then this this keep is gonna fall. Oh wow. So more Catholic bandits here in Cantware. Hopefully these ones actually win. And then yeah, this is the West Sax has fallen to my soldiers. And I pillaged over 2 grand. Holy smokes. Unfortunately, the keep did degrade down to a fort, but still, that's fine. That is totally fine. And yeah, my assassins did not succeed in killing the king, it looks like. Yeah, they both got caught. Let's see, Cadwalla. charismatic, +10 happiness, and +1 morale. It's not a, he's just a captain, it looks like. All right, that's a wonderful outcome. Holy smokes. So obviously there's going to be a decent fight here, and deafness, like that's not nothing, you know, they've really gone back down to their, you know, to hold out, but I got forces on the way. I'm coming at you, so yeah, I just have to build a warrior hold here in Dornset, and then a watchtower, and then a border fort, and get some peasants down here to garrison Dornset, get some peasants down here to garrison Somerset, and then yeah, it's not going to be long. I can bring these forces over as well to reinforce. Now the question's going to be, will they counterattack? That is a question. I can bring, let's see, peasant down here to West Sax, soldiers down here to Somerset to reinforce. I can't, what can I train? Just agents. Okay, just a spy. That's too bad. And I can't train anything here. So I have to choose. This is kind of a tough choice. So this army, basically, I probably want to split between Dornset and Somerset, because they could attack out and try to take back something, and I have to make sure that I can react to this. So I'm going to have to split this army wisely between these two provinces. And check out the influence on my king. Yeah, he's up to 5 influence now, and his generals should be looking pretty good. Yeah, they're looking... Yeah, they're looking better. Nice. Okay, that feels good. Yeah, that feels better. How about these guys? Yep, good. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that helps. That really helps. Yeah, the influence helps out for sure. So now I can just make sure I'm splitting my my governorship titles based on acumen, which I always do anyway, but now I don't really have to consider my general's loyalty. I can just kind of consider who's going to make the most money for these provinces. I have now split my armies that were in West Sax between Dornset and Somerset. Still though, if the Saxons were wise, they would attack. If they sit back and they wait for me to come at them, they will die and they will lose, of course. And then if they attack, they actually have a chance of catching me by surprise. I think I'm ready to go here. I think I'm ready to drop a save. And let's see what their reaction is going to be. Because yeah, this is their moment. They should attack. They should. But still, I do have decent numbers down there, even in my split provinces. So I don't know if they attack. Let's see. The Scots have decided they cannot win the battle. The Vikings are taking Dalriada. Okay. The Vikings are retreating from Cumbria. And they are also retreating from Canterbury. All right, so Canterbury is now open. The Saxons are really happy. Okay, good for them. Oh, and amateurs. I wasn't even keeping track of this. Prince Ethelred. All right, this is my son has come of age. So I have 5 heirs now, but I think this is like my. This is not my first in line. I know that. Watchtower was built here in West Sax just to improve population loyalty. And then the Christian Shrine here in South Sax, watchtowers in Somerset, and then a warrior hold here in Dornset. Alright, Prince Alfred, this is one of my brothers, I believe. Most eloquent, so +2 piety and +2 acumen, okay. Lord Egbert, one of my governors, +1 loyalty, good stuff. Edred, one of my generals, not a good general, only a 1-star general, but still. He lost 2 command, oh. So he was a 3-star general, but now because he's gained pride, he's lost 2 points of command, -2 acumen, and +3 valor. Okay. I will have to take a peek at him and make sure that he's not one of my governors. If he has, he might have to lose his province because he's lost some acumen here as well, so I'll have to take a peek at Edred. Prince Ethelred, so my new prince, 3 stars, that's good. Weak principles does not matter because you cannot bribe heirs. And then Prince Ethelred's also killer instinct, so +2 valor, +1 dread. All right, that's fine. And Lord Eadwulf. So this is my very good general, my 7-star general. Great builder, +10 happiness and +1 loyalty. Awesome. Good stuff. Love to see it. Now let's check out. Okay, so this is just my 1-star Saxon Huscarl. I never really meant for him to be a general, honestly. I have better options, so that is a-okay. All right, they did not attack, so they are screwed. As long as I can garrison these provinces correctly and make sure that I'm not going to lose them to rebellions, I can attack deafness right now. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, I can attack right now because if I just sort my soldiers around a little bit, I have just enough if I lower taxes to keep these provinces happy. So yes, I can attack the Saxons now. That's wonderful. The Welsh king is down here in Cernu. How did he get down here? He doesn't even have any boats. He's just leaving his provinces up here. Oh, the poor Welsh. Oh, poor guys. Yeah, well, King Conan. Yeah, in any case, yeah, that's going to be fine. Down here, I can just build some more border watchtowers, border forts, all that fun stuff. And, you know, I have enough money now to where I can start investing in my provinces again. Like Mirs, my capital, right? But the place where I'm training Huscarls and militia sergeants and urban militia, all these units with bonus versus armor. What do I want to give them now? How about a middlesmith's workshop to increase attack by 2? I like that. A royal hall would be nice as well, just to give more titles to my generals. That'd be pretty sweet. Well, let's see. Hey, let's start with, yeah, middlesmith's workshop. That's fine for now. Rock and Satan, this is where I'm training my fearedmen and my cavalry. So what do I want here? Maybe, let's see, I don't want that. A mead hall is going to be giving a valor upgrade. What is it going to be giving a valor upgrade to, I wonder? Okay, so this will be giving a valor upgrade to Fearman. Perfect. Yes, let's do that. It's so silly that I have to go online to look these things up, so, but there you have it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the mead hall. The valor upgrade will be good, and then I can do a fort after that to get the next tier of buildings available for Rock and Satan. Which A? Let's see, what do I want here? Maybe since I don't really, like, want to dedicate Mirs to building. Oh, I need artillery. Yes, that's what I need. I need artillery. Let's do artillery here in Middle Sax, because down here I'm not training anything. Here in Wiche, what I was thinking was that I can build the title buildings, like the Royal Hall and such, down here in Wiche, because here I'm at least training peasants, which is not nothing. Like, I do need peasants to garrison my provinces. And yeah, let's start Stockade. That's a tier 2. Yep. So let's do that there. Middlesex. Yeah, let's start doing artillery here, which I don't really know what I need for that. What do I need? Let's see. I think I'm assuming I need the bow building. The butts. So the upgrades, Boyar or Boyar's Workshop. Okay. Okay. What do I need for artillery? Siege Engineer's Workshop is the upgrade. What do I need a fort then to build that? That's kind of confusing. Ah, yes. Thanks again, Internet. I just need a fort. So let's get a stockade first, and then I'll just build up to that fort, and then get that siege engineer in Middle Sax. And let's see, bowmen. So I can improve my bowmen by getting the boyars. This is going to. It's not telling me anything. Okay, what do I need? Possible upgrades, Boyar or Boyar's Workshop. I would assume I just need a fort for that. It wouldn't make sense that I need anything else. Yeah, so I just need a fort here in East Sax, and I can get that Boyar going to get that +1 valor for my archers there. And let's see here. Yeah, let's keep taking up my agents here in Middle Angle. So I assume I need another fortification building. And then let's start getting better boats as well. Let's get a slipway here in East Angle. And then, let's see. East Angle. Lindisi. Can I? Oh, I already can build them. Okay, I think I was just being cheap, wasn't I? Yeah, I was just being cheap because I was kind of scared there for a moment regarding my economy. Okay, that's fine. Let's just switch off that and let's start doing longboats. What am I getting? I'm getting another, like... I'm just getting 1 point of defense. But the support cost is the same. But I'm paying an extra 200 per boat for that. It should be fine. I think my economy is about to really start doing well here. So yeah, let's do that. West Sax, you can keep training archers there and training archers there. Okay, that feels good, yeah. So I will go into an deafness to attack the Saxons, but that's going to have to wait until next episode because I just... I know, I'm awful. I'm terrible, but I just feel like that this battle is going to be worth saving for a, you know, a full episode. Just make sure that I have enough time to get it done and not feel like I'm rushing myself. So that's going to be it for this one. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Conostep, playing Medieval Total War Viking Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.